Yeah. So you thought we'd gone quickly thus far and covered a lot of ground. That's nothing compared to what's coming up. We've got 15 demonstrations for you outside, and as an introduction, we're going to do 15 presentations in 15 minutes to warm you up. So here come the team. And as Michael said in his introduction earlier, you know, this technology is not just about immersive, it's about a whole lot more. But they've taken the immersive nature to heart when they plan the demonstrations, and the demonstrations are on lots of different levels. So there's one down in the basement, and on the 2 floors above us, there are more of them. You should be able to find and locate them all in this handy guide. 15 presentations in 15 minutes. Are we ready, guys?
Not yet, not quite.
Oh dear. Harold, would you come back? We can do another couple of questions, I think. Only joking,
Kind
Michael.
of prepared.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 60 seconds exactly for each demo. There will be a countdown, and yeah, well.
Can I see the countdown?
Yes, you will see it. I think you would even hear it. So if you have the sound enabled, I think you have 5 seconds of preparation.
Okay, hello everybody. The first demo from Fraunhofer that you can see today is up here. And up here is a post-processing solution that enables you to capture immersive audio channels, such as 7.1+4, using compact microphone arrays in custom configurations. Such a microphone array, you can see in the picture, it has 8 microphones in a circular configuration. And in the demo that I'm showing, you will be able to listen to recordings made with this microphone array. And we will also be able to switch on the fly between a stereo output, a 5.1 output, or a 7.1+4 output. And all of these will be binauralized also in the demo. And the location of this demo is on the ground floor if you follow the signs for the room. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicolas Epin. I work with Becom, which is a partner of the ORPHEUS project, and I will be presenting also a demo about recording with microphone arrays. Sorry, I took more time. So I will be using this microphone array here, which has been recently released, and I will show you how we design tools to help you record and monitor with this kind of microphone array. So record signals with this microphone array, converting that to high order ambisonics, and then monitor spatially what's in the HOA sound scene, and also edit HOA sound scenes. And because I have lots of time, I can stress the fact that if you want to see microphone array demos, you have to follow the arrows all the way to the end of the demo tour. And that's it for me.
Hello. The demo I'll be doing is for Sequoia, our digital audio workstation from Magix. And as we've also been a part of the ORPHEUS project, we've developed a number of new features I'd like to show you. And later today I'll also be giving an overview presentation over these, but if you actually like to see those in action, maybe try them yourself, stop by downstairs in the studio room. Thank you.
Hello, so I welcome you on the second floor for a demonstration of what we did with Pyramix, which is one of the digital audio workstation we use at France Television. So this is the way we worked with merging to integrate the use of audio definition model metadata to create our masters using object, scene, and channel at the same time. And so this is where you could see with me how it works in detail. And I will just leave you those seconds.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting. On the first floor, I will show you a demo of the pre-processing. You already saw some of that in the reference architecture slides. So because the basic idea of object-based audio is to be independent of the target device or architecture that's, and the producers should not take that into account too much. But at the end of the day, you probably want, it might be beneficial to reduce the complexity of an object-based audio scene, for example, to go to the MPEG low complexity profile. And I want to show you some ideas how we did it in the ORPHEUS project, what some strategies to do those from a signal processing perspective might be, and what additional metadata the ADM provides you to convey the creative intent to the end user, even if you reduce the complexity. So.
Oops. Et alors? Pas passer. No. Yeah, this one. Okay, so sorry. Good morning. The presentation I will give upstairs on the first floor is about the EDMX tools that we have developed at IRCAM as partner of ORPHEUS. So it's mainly two standalone applications that you can run on macOS or Windows in order to record or render audio files with ADM metadata. The renderer is using the software library that is able to render these files on any kind of layout of loudspeakers or on binaural with headphones. And the recording can be used with any kind of DAW, so that you interconnect your favorite DAW with this standalone application in order to record and create an ADM file. And I will illustrate with this with a piece of Pierre Boulez, where people may choose their listening point in the concert hall. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Weiss. I'm from the IRT. And I will show you and tell you about our experimental production tools for object-based audio, which were used by the BR for 2 productions in the ORPHEUS project. Yeah, it's also it's a binaural mixing situation with a head tracker, so the BR could do that in any studio, any situation they wanted, and then came back to us in our 3D audio lab to also test it with more loudspeakers. So it's on the first floor here. I'm happy to see you there and tell you about it. Thanks.
So, okay, 60 seconds, brilliant. The EBU ADM renderer is, I think, another great outcome of the ORPHEUS project. It's not completely done by the ORPHEUS project, but several ORPHEUS partners contributed to this EBU open source renderer. It has been published a few weeks ago. It has an open source implementation which is available on GitHub. And more importantly, why I'm here, you can listen to this renderer in a very boring, I must admit, stereo listening situation. But more importantly, you have not all the experts, but some of the experts of the developers of this renderer available in the first floor, where this cover page is printed. There you can find us. Also, Paola Sunner from the EBU will be there to discuss with you about this renderer and to learn more about it. Thank you very much.
I just wait for the countdown. Yeah. So the ORPHEUS radio app is showing what an end user will experience from this object-based new features, such as immersive binaural rendering. We have content from the partners, interactive objects that you can move around in space, variable length. You can try this all on the iPhone and listen to the aspects and get a feel for what your audience would experience. And if you're there, you can get a free download code so that you can download it from the App Store.
When you like to listen to this iPhone app also over loudspeaker, over 3D soundbar to get the immersive sound, then you this is a right demo where you can get the interactivity, but especially also the immersion of the sound, and it is a prototype we have developed. And we have also some additional music productions for pop and classical music. They are in an extra room. It's on the second floor in the house A. You have to walk a little bit to find it. Thank you.
So in the first floor in the 3D audio lab, I will present an even more immersive demo of object-based audio contents with the Trinov Altitude 32 processor. The Altitude is a high-end, well, even luxury home cinema processor and AVR, audio-video receiver. It has now embedded the Fraunhofer MPEG-H decoder and renderer to bring object-based audio experience to home. For this demo, we will have all the loudspeakers corrected or compensated acoustically, digitally, to ensure that they all sound as similar as possible, to ensure the best possible trajectory effects of moving audio objects through the scene. So I'm really happy to see you there.
So The Mermaid's Tears is an interactive and immersive radio drama that was produced by the BBC as part of the Orpheus project. In the story, there are 3 characters, and you can choose to listen to the drama from the perspective of any of the 3 characters and switch at any time during the drama. You can listen to the drama using binaural output over headphones or in stereo, or if you have a surround sound system, which we don't, then you can listen on that. The drama also has images which pop up at certain times throughout the drama to assist the listener in understanding what's going on and which room the characters are in at any one time. We produced this both as a pre-produced drama, and we also did a live version, which was the first example of a live end-to-end object-based radio drama. I'm on the 2nd floor, so don't forget about me. Maybe go there first. So you don't want to miss out on this. I also showed the tools we used to produce that.
And while you are at the 2nd floor, you can also show by the MPEG-H personalization demo. I mentioned that already in my presentation. So here you can experience the personalization, where I had in the presentation only 2 screenshots. So language selection, all the accessibility features, dialogue enhancement, audio description. And for sports, we also have an example what you can do in a sports environment with all those additional objects. Thank you.
So I'm here representing the S3A project, which in remit is quite similar to Orpheus, and I'm demonstrating media device orchestration. You'll hear more about it this afternoon when I talk about it, but this is about using ad hoc devices. You can see an array there on the table, like smart speakers and little Bluetooth loudspeakers and mobiles, and using those as an ad hoc loudspeaker array to create a spatial audio experience which is accessible in the home. What I'll be demoing also on the 2nd floor, but in a separate room, so you have to sort of source me out a bit. What I should be demoing is actually a connection demo where we have the main stereo bed coming out of a laptop, and we will connect wirelessly, if everything works, 2 mobile phones to hear separate tracks like the narrator and ambience out of little mobile phones, and you can have a sense of what this experience is.
So, I'll try this little challenge as well. So, hi, I'm Werner from BR, and I was mainly collaborating with the IRT on doing the productions, on the demos that you will see. But of course, as a broadcaster, we also want to know what's the user experience. And in the course of the project, we found out that just have a look at the audio experience is fine, and it's very important, but if you take it really to the full advantage, you want to have to be more regarding more features, like not just audio, but also the usability, how you want to interact with these kind of features, and of course the information experience due to the metadata. So we did a research, we set up a system, and we tried to sort of, find out how these people react, and we went public with that in the Joseph's lab in Nuremberg, which is also associated to Fraunhofer. And we found out about 350 people were participating. If you want to know what's the result of that, just go up to the second floor, and there's a poster where you get all the details. Thank you.
That was amazing. Well done. Thank you, everyone. You've completely covered my, recovered my poor timekeeping thus far. So 15 demonstrations. If you can't remember where they're all located, get yourself one of these, 3 different levels, including one below as well as 2 stories up. You've got 45 minutes for the demonstrations. There's some lunch served at 12:30. We're back in here at 1:15. A little bit of housekeeping. If anybody needs a taxi or anything later on, I'm told that the lovely ladies on reception can organise that for you if you give them enough warning. So don't leave it to the last minute. Talk to the house staff here, and they'll sort out a cab for you. So 45 minutes of demonstrations, then carry on networking, lunch, and more demonstrations back in here at 1:15. Thank you, guys. That was amazing.